Hello there, Gemini, and welcome to your reading with me, Melissa Joy. I'm going to get you a little cleansing and clearing on your energy, soul, mind, body, and spirit right here. Set yourself free from wherever you've been and bring you into this moment, into this presence of who you are, into the knowledge of your truth. Okay, friend? See this divine and this beauty coming on in, because this week's this week's theme is love and happiness. And we're not talking about hoping, wishing, praying. No, this is legit. This is earth and love and happiness coming on into the senses, into the physical, natural realm. So this is going to be natural for you. It's going to be easy for you. And that might be the bit of the challenge, the bit of the tipping point is, how do I not make this happen? How do I not do the contribution? How's it all just going to come together without me? Okay, Gemini, well, we're going to find out. So let's spin these cards around and let's see what's going on. Now, what's interesting is in this love and happiness, we're finding out that what it is coming in for you that's love and happiness, or else if there's a snag, a snare, or a little blockage going on, we're going to move it on out, because you've seen the cards do the energy work here at this channel. And if you're new, well, then get ready, because Jimmy, roll over and let Jimmy take over. Okay, Jimmy be right here. This is the entertainer, the performer, the jack of all trades, the many talents. What is that? Is that like a barracuda? Yeah. But it's like Jimmy Durante. He always comes in, he's like, ah, cha, 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 cha. And he's like, let me tell you something. What you gonna tell us, Jimmy? Well, he's taking a look back at the sun. It's interesting, because he's saying your world got turned around. It got involuted and convoluted and twisted inside out. So maybe you let somebody play with your mind, or maybe you were messing with your own mind. Maybe you've been doing Two of Pentacles, weighing things out and trying to test things out. And they're saying that's not so much in your nature. That has created this bit of a defense, of a screen, a net, a wall, a trap to come up. And just as it seems to keep things out, it's also been keeping you out. What? Of yourself. See that Nine of Wands energy? So let's see what we can do to turn this around. Let's get a little bit of assistance from nature itself. Look, you've been walking the fence. All right, friend. It ain't about is the grass greener. It's your grass. And when you realize it's your grass, you have the power and the permission, okay, to bring it in how you want to see things. Ooh. Okay, that's been a cosmic snare, and I love it because it is intense, and that intensity can seem intimidating, but they're saying do not be intimidated by the intensity.
That was easy.
0303, that is Mars coming in to assist you here on Earth. Action, and it's like a motivation and excitement feeling, but maybe it could seem like trepidation if you've had a lot of difficult things happen in your life, or challenges, or unsurety, or a bit of insecurity. And insecurity isn't just always in the mind, y'all. It can be in our feet. It can be in our environment. It can be in people, places, and things as well. Okay, so Lynx is here to bring this together and help us get this turned around. Now, Rhinoceros is interesting. It's showing up. So you may want to check out, I think, the Capricorn reading, because it was talking about Mighty Mouse. You know, sometimes it's the little things that make the biggest difference. And Jimmy, they're both arcing back this way. Oh, I love it. They're giving you that bit of a turn. All right. So you're letting me know that these nodes have had you in this cacophony of noise. Maybe even it began before, it began in like late 2020 or 04. Yeah. Maybe even in, what was that, Venus retrograde in the summer of 2020. That things got spun around a little bit, and before you knew it, it got tilted and you felt jilted by some things. Maybe there was a bad love, a bad situation, bad business going on. And as we know, the world was in turmoil anyway, and you're trying to get your head above water. So, but making your way when you can, temporary layoffs, good times. Ooh, the sun is voting for that. It's like, let's bring it in. Let's bring in these good times. So you're able to still know in your heart that it's possible, 444, but you're wanting to be able to have it come into your world. Look at this. See here, this is just the dream of your heart, the true desires of your heart, and wanting to rise on up and bring it in. And this is the mirror reflection right here, showing that it is totally doable. You are not out of your mind, nor are you off course. Okay, so let's do a course correction here and get this thing turned around. Who is here to help us? Lioness and protection. So they're saying the easiest way is to complete the loop. All right, so it's like when people would do a flip off at the diving board and they didn't rotate fast enough because they were unsure. They kind of put the brakes on, like they pull in the emergency brake part way up while you're going down the interstate. Is working against yourself, thinking you've made a wrong turn, or your reservation cuts on because you start feeling that trepidatious type feeling. They're saying that's working against you. Okay, now I don't know your life or where you're at. You'll know what's resonating with you, and trust yourself, okay? I am just the microphone. But making that full turn is what brings you right back up on your feet. All right, so some of it could be dealing with completion in the scope of a day, like finishing a project, as opposed to taking more things on when you still have something else going. Maybe a step at a time, little things like that, because remember, it's the little things that count, rather than getting drawn off or distracted to something else. And not like, oh, you're getting distracted. No, that has to do with the nodes. That has to do with the things that create this backspin. And before we know it, at the end of the day, we kind of have this uneasy feeling inside of ourselves. Some people, it might lead to regret, or then an accessory of decisions that went along with it because of the way it made you feel, that then you get off kilter and you get out of state. What state? This state. This is like honey in your belly. This is that comfort, that satisfaction, that knowing, that trusting in that truth, that even if things seem to be hanging in the balance or whatever else, there's just this stability around you, this structure around you of knowing that I've got you. And who's that? That could be your guides, your spirit, your soul, your future self, your plans, whatever it is. That's that connection. And they're asking you to not betray your connection with yourself. Trust yourself. Okay, that's at the gist in the center of this. We could wrap it up here, but I feel like you want to know just a couple of things more. So let's see. I want to see where you did. Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And I want to see what's at the bottom of that as well. Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. All right. So that is what is at the top and the bottom of the part you were trying to leave behind. So maybe you're tending to like putting first things last and last things first. I love it when y'all speak to me just through the dynamics of the movement more than the imagery that's there, because they're saying that's what's up. Because look, the winds of change are right up here coming on in, and these aren't blowing against you, resisting you. These are the ones that are guiding your ship in the proper direction. It's like, I don't know, hang on, ready? Here's your energy work, Gemini. They're turning it around. Okay, friend. I absolutely love that. I hope that has helped, Gemini. I celebrate you here at this channel because we are the whole zodiac, right? Step on in, twin. Now, if you're still here, consider clicking the like, share, and subscribe. Tickle them. They are free as always, and it helps us rise to the top. And I am so glad you stopped by. So glad that I'd love to have you leave a compliment or a comment down below for me, yourself, or whoever. Just make some motion and some noise at this channel. Raise the roof. Also, you can check out any of the zodiac readings because we are the whole zodiac. But until then, I'll see you again. Bye.